Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Hey everybody, welcome back to Maximum Voice. We now approach this next songwriting topic, which deals with pre-choruses. So what are pre-choruses? Pre-choruses, the function of a pre-chorus is that you want to lead your verse to your chorus in the case that there's a too far gap between the contents of both. It is not always necessary to have a pre-chorus. You can have it, you don't have to have it. But what we want to do there, for example, I write a verse with a situation. It's just my build up to the situation that I want to describe in the song. But this first start description of our situation, of where we are heading off, might be in a completely different state than, for example, the chorus, if the chorus is, for example, about turning something to the better in some case, for example. So in this case, we would need to have a binding piece for everybody to understand, okay, well, how does this fit to this? So there's no lack of information. So far, so good. I picked out one pre-chorus of a recent song that I would like to present you. It's Die With a Smile from Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, and you can listen to it right now. So, wo ist es hin? Da. So, great that you're back. I hope you could have a good first listen into the pre-chorus, into the song a little bit. And we want to start there like I did in the other videos. I am going to read the passage now that we are working on. The pre-chorus goes like this. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. And this is a very nice leading up because he is starting the verses. I just woke up from a dream where you had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized. So this is more in this moment like, wow, I dreamed that you're gone, and now I have this realization. And now he is leading up to the chorus, which would state then, if the world was ending, I want to be next to you, which is a nice, amazing statement because it's very simple and very deep in the same time. So if everything goes to shit, I just figured out I want to go to shit with you. So to get this two together, so he goes in like this, but since I survived, I realized. And now's the question, what did he realize? That's what I just read to you. Wherever you go, I will follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. I'm gonna love you every night, and so on. So that's his realization, following into the conclusion of that thought that would then build the chorus. So in this case, it makes a lot of sense to put a pre-chorus in there just to make this understanding of like, how was this thought process? In this moment where he woke up, he's confused, and where is this realization that I want to go down with you? If the world ends, I want to end it with you. So this is just showing him like, okay, that's how my thoughts went and how I came to that conclusion. And you can use that and that kind of pre-chorus to really give it a following up, making sense structure for the audience to really engage into what happens and not getting lost on the way. So that's the function of a pre-chorus. It's a very powerful tool. Use it wisely. You don't always need a pre-chorus because sometimes too much spoils the dish. And sometimes it's better to do it without. If it's clear, you don't make a big jump. But if you really feel like, oh, I want to show my audience, for like this example, how my thoughts were going there, how I ended up there in this main chorus topic, it's amazing to use it as a tool. If you have any other questions, please just leave a comment and I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna answer it to you. Maybe if there's a really complex question, I'm gonna do another video. In any other way, just hit like, hit subscribe, don't miss out on my videos anymore, and I'm happy to have you with me.